Um, I don't know if I made a video about this. I don't remember. Anyways, this video is about, Trump. Um, I know. I get it. But I want to talk about it because in a month, he'll be our president of the United States of America. First, I want a disclaimer. I'm a certified yap. I'm not like using 100% facts or stats. I'm just going off of things I've seen on the internet because I'm a teenager. Please don't bully me. I'm only a high school senior. Don't mind my dog in the background. I'm moving it away from her. Anyways, so Trump won. How are we feeling about this? Bad? Okay. I can hear you. I don't know. It's a bad thing, obviously. But what I do hate seeing is talking about the Democratic Party. Like, yes, majority of the reason why Trump lost was because the Democratic Party was not that good. But why is that the only thing we're talking about? I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this. Most of the discourse the first week when he lost, at least on TikTok, was about just the sadness. But if you go on YouTube and you look at your, I don't want to say just left, but like your leftist YouTubers, they were primarily talking about how bad the Democratic Party did. That's not, like, I understand you want to talk about that, but you can wait a minute because I know, I don't care about political sides. Okay, that sounds wrong. I do care about political sides, but I don't care about political sides beefing on the internet because at the end of the day, you look stupid. Yes, I mean it to all the leftist YouTubers and the Democratic YouTubers. Shut up. Shut up. Like, stop. Let's talk about people, humans that are being affected right now for him winning. Let's talk about humans and people that went out and voted for him. Let's stop. Like, it's really annoying because I watch a lot of Democratic and leftist YouTubers, and hearing them not really want to talk about it is stupid. Yeah, I do think Democrats and liberals are really annoying and can be stupid sometimes. And I mean the white ones. The white ones can be really just idiotic, and they can be really delusional, and they can be really delusional. They can. Yes, they can. Yes, sometimes I look at a white man who's liberal and think, you've never been through anything in your entire life. Who are you to, okay, who are you to? And I feel the same way about the leftist, but like, anyways, I want to talk about why Trump won. Why Kamala lost, why Trump won. Men, M-E-N, men. And no, it's not just men, it's white men, white women, white people. They came out and showed out. And what I think is really interesting is why. First, the internet is not what it seems. I think it's funny to watch people be so shocked that Kamala lost. I was too. I was like, I feel like everybody was voting for her, but just because somebody puts on a blue hat with Kamala's name on it does not mean they're actually going to go in that poll and vote for her. And I hope that taught us that lesson. I don't know where we got this delusion that because people support somebody online means you're actually going to go and vote for them when they get into that private voting poll box, whatever. They was not going to do that, Pookie. Men. White men, young men, older men, they were going to vote for Trump. I don't know where we got this delusion that didn't. And I mean this, and I'm going to hold your hand. 2022 was filled with the most misogynistic and vitriol and disgusting things living in Philly, I've heard from men ever. And I mean it. From the Andrew Tates to the Amy Rosses to the Sneakos to the whoever, Fresh and Fit. I mean, that year plus a little bit of 2023 was filled with just vitriol misogyny. And it's carried on. And for the past almost 3 years, even, it's been misogyny everywhere. So this delusion that Kamala was going to sweep in and fix it up is crazy because no, misogyny and that hate for men didn't just go away in 2023. It was pushed and covered with Barbie Summers and the Eras Tour and the Renaissance Tour and brat summer and Sabrina Carpenter and Chaperone and all the girly stuff that happened was just covering up that buildup of misogyny that men had for women, the hatred they had. You know that, right? And I think that's what I hate that people aren't talking about. Men were always going to shift the election, white men specifically. They do that all the time. Duh. And Kamala, and I hate to break it to you, especially I like her, she's not Obama. Obama was a guy who just happened to run as a Democrat. And that's how I seen it as somebody who was 17, a senior, and their year of Obama was when I was literally Obama was like, yeah, you know, yes, I know, sounds crazy to hear that Trump was my second president. Ooh. Yes, I know, but still, my only one I knew. And that's why maybe to me and a lot of Gen Zers and millennials who he was our first or second or third president or whatever, mainly first or second, he seems so just that guy. And I think that's what he presented himself as and he ran with. I'm a chill, okay guy. You can talk to me. I'm going to curse in my speeches. I'm going to... But I just happen to run with the Democratic Party. That's the vibe he gave. Kamala, or Joe, did not give that vibe. Kamala did give more of a real person. I do think that. I think she gave more of a human. But I don't think she had that Obama did. Also, she was a woman. And they were never going to put a woman in office. Hello, I'm maybe a little bit kidding. But anyways, they were never going to put a woman in office. Obama was a black man. And he was a black man. He appealed to everybody. But he got racism. We're not going to move over those Obama freaking things they made. Like, they used to make, like, laws about him. Like, you know, like, they made, like, freaking, scarecrows. Like, scarecrow, like, Obama things. And, like, burned them and hung them on their thing. Like, hung by news. They were racist to Obama. His first and second term. They hated that man a lot. So, I don't know where we got this illusion that Kamala was against Ben. But I understand why we were so hopeful and happy. Because even I was. But I knew deep down in my heart, somewhere in my subconscious, that man was going to come back in office. And I do genuinely believe, and I'm going to say this wholeheartedly, stop lying to people talking about some guys. We're going to be good. Anyways, it's going to be a rocky 4 years. Am I upset because I can't vote? And the idiotic, neurotic people who can, and some crappy a-hole people got to decide the next 4 years of my college life. Yes, I am mad. And I harbor all my hate. I mean it. I have hate for the Democrats, especially the Republicans, and yes, leftists. But we're not going to talk about that right now. But like I said, the statistics and stats show that men showed up and showed out for Trump. Also, stop telling black women, especially queer ones, how to feel. A lot of, I don't want to just keep on saying leftists, but like leftists and Democratic people who like make YouTube videos, they never want to sit down and like they don't want to talk about like how this is going to affect people. Like humans are going to be affected, and I mean black women and black queer women especially, and black men obviously, people of color in general, but mainly black people. We are not going to be okay. I don't want to hear you tell me I'm going to be okay. You're a white privileged man or a rich person in their mansion, okay? And I mean it. From the rich Democrats, the rich Republicans, and the rich leftists. You're going to be fine. You're going to be okay. The poor, middle class people aren't. The people of color aren't. The black, queer people, men and women are not going to be okay. And God damn it, shut up. Stop saying everything's going to be okay. Why are you lying? And if everything's turned out to be fine, then it's fine. But you're going to understand Trump's presidency wasn't good or memorable, or guys, nothing happened that much. You just don't remember because you were a child. COVID killed millions of people, and Trump did a lot of underground work that you didn't see. He was in headlines all the time. That's not normal for a president. That's not normal for a president to be everywhere, for us to see his tweets and what he's doing. Did we forget that he got impeached? I don't know where this like craziness came from, but for all you guys, some guys, That much didn't happen when Trump was president. Shut up. Because you don't remember it because you were a child or you were younger. I was a child. I don't even remember. And I'm going to give Hassan his flowers. I mean, I'm Hassan out here. Okay. Where are all my Hassan fans at, guys? Oh my God. I hope I don't get hate for saying that. But he has definitely been very vocal about the fact that people are being stupid and glamorizing Trump's presidency because he did a lot of underground work. I actually want to talk about Hassan. Love Hassan. But there are sometimes he does say things that make you want to smack him in his mouth. But I do think he is a good person that we have on the left. I think he is a good example for young men. He does over, spaces. He's not a math and numbers kind of guy. He's not a math and numbers. He's not a commentary guy. Like, he's talked about that. He's not one of those people. So I do know that, like, critiquing him or not talking, like, generally, like, breaking down, like, young men and everything is kind of old and shouldn't be harbored. But I do wish that we took some time. But I understand that he can't. Like, there's something he just can't do. And it's fine. I think it shouldn't just be on him to talk about young men and their problems. Hello? But yeah. I know he's already got his praise and his glades from other black women on the internet. And I'll be added on to the list. But he's a good person. And give him your time and energy. Yes, sometimes you do want to smack him in the mouth for his opinions. But he's okay. He's a person you should watch and give your time to. I gave him my time, and I don't regret it. I think it's very educational and intellective, you could say. Yeah, sometimes, it's hard because you're a rich leftist, but that's just my mentality to a lot of rich people, and but yeah, give him his chances. Also, I want to talk about, because my videos are randomly just rambling, can we talk about that guy who, that, like, the healthcare CEO guy? I don't, know entirely, but it's just funny because I'm like, this is going to happen more and more. I mean, I knew something like this was going to happen after Trump became president. I had a feeling in my heart that somebody's going to do some violent act. First, $50,000, $50K, is not enough. He could kill someone. I hope they understand that he could murder someone who snitches on him if they see him. I don't know if he would do it, but he could. So that's a very low amount of money for people to put their lives in danger. But that's America for you. That's how stupid they can be. And, oh my God, America's justice system is really incompetent. I like Criminal Minds. I like Law and Order Special Victims Unit. But they're nowhere near that. First, those shows are lying because the America system is stupid. How long? It took him like a week to find a book bag he dropped. He is halfway across the world right now somewhere. I promise you, he maybe has not left the U.S., but he's definitely somewhere else that they're not going to care. Now, what y'all going to do if he leaves and the jurisdiction is a thing that they need permission to go look for him outside the United States. Even in United States countries, they still need country. You get what I'm trying to say? Even in the United States, states and area, whatever the fuck in the U.S., they still need permission to look for him if he travels outside of New York, which he probably did. And if he travels outside of America, what are you gonna do now? You need jurisdiction. I know. I learned that word from Criminal Minds and Law Special Victims Unit. Don't ever say cop shows don't teach you nothing. They teach you big fancy words that you can apply. They don't teach you anything else. But yeah, and it's like, he's gonna get away. He's like, come on. And then it's like, okay, fine. You find him. Then what? The media has not been what? The news, in my opinion, has been the only people who are mad about this. Other people on the internet either don't care like I did, don't know about it like I did, or he's fine, which is a problem that we have in itself. But also, the only picture you have of him is him flirting with a girl, and his smile does look kind of good. I'm not gonna lie, but other than that, it's like, you have to tell me the American justice system isn't in danger. But yeah, I just thought I'd talk about that because I think it's really relevant with the election and stuff. I've been yapping for 15 minutes. I think it's very relevant with the election that like this happened. It's going to happen again. I don't want it to happen again. I don't want to get arrested if it happens again. I'm just like joking, laughing. But like the man is in office now. Like it's no, there's no January 6th that's gonna happen. Nobody's storming the Capitol. I'm not doing that crap. That's delusionary that you think that's gonna happen. Like what the heck? He's gonna be inaugurated. I think he's gonna be inaugurated. I don't know if I believe that he's actually gonna inaugurated when Martin Luther King's birthday is, or like his day, which would be so crazy. Like I might crash out if that happens. But yeah. Well, I don't. Yeah, okay, that's it. Bye. That was so bad. I hate that. Okay.